Tumsifu Yesu Kristo. Mungu ni mwema na kila wakati. As I sat there, I just enjoyed this celebration. What a great day. And what a blessing we are witnessing today. Nairobi is the capital of Kenya, you know that. It has all the tribes. It has all the nations. It has all it takes to be called a capital. And being here, I watched and I just imagined what everyone feels. We are part of this great city we call Nairobi. So Mombasa is represented here, I'm sure. Machakos is represented on every other diocese that is not here. We thank God for this opportunity. And as we look back, we say, this is a great day made by the Lord. And as you begin your work, my dear brother Philip, I thought when you left the chair of the conference and handed over the baton to me, I was a little worried. But I said, you've come nearer now, so we'll be close to work together. And the conference congratulates you and says we are ready to work together. We invite each and every one of us to be part of the success story of even the elections we're looking forward to of 2022. This, why you're here, is a sign of confidence. A confidence in your abilities and the gifts God has given you. We want to thank His Excellency, Nuncio, Apostolic Nuncio, to extend also our gratefulness to the Holy Father who has appointed you to Nairobi. Let me also take the opportunity to thank our brother, Bishop David Kamau. He has done a great work. This is record high, less than a month since the appointment. So yourself and the clergy and the whole team and the faithful, we want to say bravo, congratulations, keep it up, Bishop Kamau. Usijiulize wewe uko wapi, wewe uko Nairobi. Congratulations on the great work. God knows we never choose where we go. We are appointed and we say humbly, yes, thank you. God will continue to be inspiring all of us. So our dear Christians of Nairobi and of Kenya at large, and the people of goodwill, on this occasion, which we celebrate the goodness of the Lord to us, we wish to remind all of us that our nation is facing also challenging issues and matters. We all know. Most parts of our country are still dry, particularly the arid and semi-arid area regions are facing severe drought. People are in need of food and relief. And as we said a little earlier, our pastoralist communities have lost a lot of their livestock due to lack of pasture and water. So we are asked to work as a family that cares of each other. And we invite ourselves with the government and all those people of goodwill to reach out to each other. We want to reiterate that as a country, we are so concerned about the unrest of our schools. It's not over yet. And this is a responsibility not just for government only, it's a responsibility of the family. We are grateful to see the youngsters that come through the church and other institutions and religious institutions, formed in morals, formed in values. We want to put our hands together to support our teachers, that our school can continue to learn. Let's now, and I think it has been mentioned by some others, resolve our disputes, not by calling names, but in a manner that is possible to come together as communities. So our students, wherever you are, please do not destroy your schools. These are your schools. You want to come back years after and say, that was my class. I once walked to a school called Kivuva once, where Cardinal Otunga went to school. And the dormitory at that time had just been banned by some, I don't know who they were. But those who came back, they said, how can they do this to Cardinal? They are calling it Cardinal. So let's remember where we are, to improve it, to protect it, and care for each other, no matter what. At the same time, of course, we urge our government to act in a humane manner in addressing the challenges of the unrest in our schools. It is important that challenges of unrest in school be addressed case by case, and a special team put together. We realize it's too complex for one person or one unit to finish it all. The church has been in school for years and years. Don't leave us out. So, dear Kenyans and our Kenyan nation, we will be going also to general elections, as has been said by many of us, next year, August, God willing. We call all Kenyans to continue praying. Don't stop praying for peaceful, transparent, and fair elections. To our political leaders, please let our campaigns be peaceful. We urge you to strive to ensure that Kenyans are not exposed to the risk of contracting COVID-19 by observing the required regulations of the Ministry of Health protocols. As I conclude, my dear brothers and sisters, and in Christophacy, we wish to thank all priests, religious men and women we have in our country and our countries. And we want to remind ourselves together, be your brother's keeper. Be your brother's keeper in a real way. Let's support each other. Continue to work very closely with your bishops and archbishops, your superiors, because only that way we can become witnesses of what Christ has called us to be. As we live here today, we also thank God for what is going on in many parts of our world, especially now, where the whole issue of climate change has come to forefront. COP26 and others. Let's work with the governments. Let's also government engage us. We have lands in schools, we have lands in parishes. We can do a lot to change our world climatically. And as I end, also wish to say once again on behalf of the conference, we are proud of your support, my dear brothers and sisters, the priests, the religious men and women, and our lay faithful. The whole issue of self-reliance, which Nairobi has led, has shown, truly and speaking, if we want it, we can have it with God's help. Let's continue that trajectory of knowing the church is in our hands. Remember, Archbishop during his ordination, for Paul VI in Uganda, 1969, June 3rd, he was told, Africans, be what? Missionaries to who? To yourselves. Let's continue to do that, so that we also send our brothers and sisters elsewhere to support where the need is greatest also. Kwa hayo machache, asanteni na Mungu awabariki. Mungu abariki nchi yetu, Mungu atubariki na familia zetu. Asanteni, go in peace. Twasema